boom, 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 spooky, spooky, boom, 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 boom. Hey everybody, how you all feel? I wonder, is this the time to broadcast or not? Because Big Brother is that much more watching and listening. You know, you never know when somebody could possibly flip the script. And the whole worldly existence of symptoms of things could change dramatically right before others' eyes. Right up under anybody's noses, with the exception of a few being you know, believers. You understand what I'm saying? Read between the lines, fill in the blanks. Oh, man, because it's coming. Yeah, it's coming. The beast with a million and or more eyes. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding calculate the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and this number is 603 score and 6. Are you one of them, or are you one of us? Are you a wolf, or are you sheep? Hmm? Boom, 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 boom. Get right, church, and let's go home. Boom, boom. Get right, church, and let's go home. Boom, get right. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Prince of this world rules it, for this big blue marble in space, regardless of whether or not there are any other, you know, creatures for outer space. Then you gotta recognize and realize there are creatures being created in the abnormal sense of the word that would defy the natural order of things, with mankind attempting to manipulate the process of human nature. You know, it hybrid, partly man-made diseases, or hybrid, partly man-made chemical compounds to supposedly fight off diseases. Gotta recognize and realize things is getting crazy, man, worldwide. You never know whether or not the food you could be eating is literally actually food, or something being of which was unnaturally composed and manufactured and distributed by mankind itself. I hear tell that there was a time, I don't know if it's still up and running some such other agenda plan or program, whereas a certain nationality of the Asian race was supposedly, but then we are supposed to be of the human race, regardless of different nationalities. Whereas they were supposed to have produced certain food item products out of garbage or trash, if not human waste or animal waste itself. Understand what I'm saying? And they say, be on the lookout, be careful when you go make purchases out of, you know, storefronts or mini marts or supermarkets. Whereas read the label, that is label ingredients. Anything that has GMO in it, they say don't consume GMO. Something like genetically manufactured objects. I don't know. Genetically manufactured objects or genetically manipulated objects of item products, uh, consumable food perishables. So you're not supposed to consume anything that has an ingredient of GMO in it. The actual word is what I mean. Say letters for the word that combines on the word GMO, the acronym. Do not eat any food product item which has this ingredient GMO in. Any food item products being of which appears to have more chemical ingredients added to it. If you can get the much more natural food item products that have little or no chemical ingredients to be applied or included with some such, then that is what you should get. Anything that's much more closer to nature. The same can be said when you're trying to combat a disease. You know what I'm saying? Any medicines being of which are more having unnatural than natural ingredients, then you should be quite skeptical of having it be applied to you to fight off something. Don't get me wrong. I mean, not that all medicines are to be avoided like the plague, but I think you get the general idea of what I'm trying to say. Because it's getting become be real spooky out here. You know what that means? What I'm saying? Horns, fangs, claw paws, and spearhead tail in the back. The zombie apocalypse is not so much as you know fiction anymore. It's more real than anybody can ever imagine. There are zombies walking the planet Earth who have been manufactured to become a be like some or such, thanks to the medical community. You know, they're here. Don't be surprised, you know, if you see some real life situations start to happen with you know, certain humans among us who would appear to be not so much as feeling well as before after having been given something, compliments of doctors and nurses, and they start to turn into cannibals, or some or blood sucking vampires and vampires. It's like that movie flick called, what was it called last time? Let me think. Oh, wow. Daybreakers. Yeah, that's the name of the movie I was thinking about. Daybreakers. And then there's another one. No, not the one called Solar Green that Charlton Heston starred in, but he starred in some movie that was speaking on something, if you know what I mean. Boom, of nature. Boom, boom, boom. No, get away from me! Get away from me! You're infected! Get away! But I don't care what you took! Get away from me! 13 days before and 13 days after. Get away from me! Are you one of the blah 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 or none blah 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 blah? Aren't you one of us? Where you could wear the badge and say, I have been made to become, a GMO hybrid produced human being. Boom, get away from me! Boom, 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 boom. Either one has been infected with that being of the supposed so-called natural disease, or partly how should I put, partially man-made manufactured disease, or a genetic chemical compound, a hybrid human with the genetic chemical compounds having been made for human consumption to supposedly fight off the unnatural or abnormal global epidemic, or global infection, or global pandemic, whatever. Get away from me! Come here, children. I'm going to teach you how to use a weapon. Sometimes you're going to have to stand guard at the door to make sure none of those human zombies try to commit an act of criminal trespassing or a home invasion, like intruders or home invaders. Have you been infected? Did you take that whatchamacallit that the doctors and nurses give you? How do I know that? Produce some paperwork. I want to see. What are your symptoms? Stay back. We're going to approach you. Don't do anything foolish. Don't make any fast moves. Or I swear to God. Give me some more ammo. Dad, watch out! Oh, he bit you! Stay away, children and wife. Stay a distance. If need be, go ahead and use your 6-shooter on me, as well as those being of our enemies, being of the infected. Be they infected with the global disease, or with the what you call business manufactured chemical compound that is supposed to fight off the global disease. Then all of a sudden you can feel yourself turn into one of them. bloodsuckers. Do it, kids! Do it! Shoot! Before I get in there! Oh, Dad! I'm sorry. Yes, hubby did. Dear, we're sorry. But the Night of the Living Dead, or the Walking Dead, the zombie apocalypse. Dad, I'll be there. You're infected. We have to give it to you. No, don't give that to me. Don't give that chemical compound. Let me see. Try some home remedies. Something. Combination of some or such other of over-the-counter drugs or prescription meds, but don't give me any of that as yet. Let's see what happens. If need be, children and wife, put me on the chain, put me in chains to prevent me from attacking y'all, and feed me at a distance. Slide the plate of food over like a dog on a chain. Oh, Mama. I don't want to look at Dad like this. I don't want to see him anymore like this. Look at Dad, look at him. Just look at him. I don't want to see him like this anymore. Oh, Mom, put him out of his misery. Has he been infected by one of those zombies? Dear, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think you all know what I'm talking about. I was watching this one movie, a motion picture production called by its title of 28 Days, or rather 28 Days Later, speaking about the global epidemic or the global pandemic and what has been chemically manufactured to supposedly fight it off. It could be just a hybrid of it. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I don't trust the doctors and nurses anymore for anything, but I'd rather get a second opinion before I try something that could really harm me that much more. You all take care and be safe. Get blessed, not stressed. Get God's salvation before it becomes too late. And I'll holler at you all later. Until then, we out. Peace.